1 second. Okay. This is, I know I put the irritator thing in before this. It's the same day. I got as far as I could in the ballerina without, without missing out on some of these, boxes. I'm gonna get to Sorna Marshes real soon. But there's a Sarcosuchus and a Suchomouse. I thought Suchomouse is now valuable. So, yeah. And I'm gonna fucking play some of this. Oh man. It's been such a long time since I've done something like this. Oh, hello there. Ooh. Come on. There we go. There we go. Look at that. I'm actually making 100 DNA again. Boom. However, I am going to save. Let's see, what can Suchomouse do? Suchomouse. Possible hybrids. So I'm just going to save all the points at this point. So I can get something real nice and shiny. Hello there. It's not the best with this new aiming system. It's a lot more accurate than it is luck-based. This kind of thing I've noticed is it's a lot more on point with where you need to be with your shot accuracy. Whoa, look at that. Outside today. I'm coming for you, Sucho. Oh man, it is very windy though. It's really impossible to hear me. I really want to find Carnotaurus. I won't find it today probably, but I'm howling out hope that it will be able to see it at the very least. Now shut up. So it doesn't have any new hybrids, does it? I don't think so. Where is it? There it is. Nope, still just Dinosaurs. About noon to go. You're not worth my time. Head down to the parks, see if that still holds true. Parks being basically the only locations to go get dinosaurs. Oh man. It's like so sunny outside. I can't see the screen very well. Oh, that was a poor shot on my part. I was doing amazing this round. Come on, make the shot. Damn, I was doing terrible, but I got fucking more than I usually do. Oh man. No. Gotta keep this charger plugged in. Got a full triple charge battery going. Wait, is that exactly? Did I just see that right? Look at that, that's perfect. 1,110. It's wonderful. Ooh, Dimetrodon. Now, Dimetrodon. Ooh, what did he get you up to? 20. Let's get it working. Whoa. And that is why you pay attention. Hello, Stegosaurus. The vibration thing is broken again. All right. Now I have to pay special attention here. Stegosaurus part of a new outfit? Or is it still just Stegoceratops? Oh, Stegodeus. 15. Well, why not? Boom. Come on, one more. Yeah. Hot damn. Look at all that DNA. Get to level 20. We're good to go. So you got Stegoceratops. Is Stegoceratops itself part of a hybrid? Oh yeah. I want a Stegotops. Let's really which one do I want? Hello there. Oh man. Bop. Bop. Not bad, not bad at all. Let's upgrade that Dimetrodon. Boom. I say I take a drive through the park, see if I can find anything rare in there. So hard to steer with one hand. Jesus. Be careful this road. This little sidewalk is very windy. Pay attention to this thing to see if I get anything good. I'm looking for contours. We're still going. We're still rolling. Double check. Yeah, okay, we're still there. Oh, looking to short turn. Whoop. Not you. I don't need you. Or do I? Probably not. Nope. Or she, technically. Oh man. Another one? That's what I'm looking for here. They're actually rare creatures. One that I can't just find sticking under my shoe every step. Or stuck inside of my shoe under every step. Ugh, tripping over my words. That's normal. Very normal. Go drive through some parks. See what I can find. Who knows? Maybe I'll find something actually good. Contours, hopefully. Cross fingers. So much easier than walking. Carries risks of its own, but that's just what you gotta do. really are skimp on stops, aren't they? Compared to... Oh, hello there. Oh, excuse me. I can't see the damn reticle on this one. Shit. Damn it. Got one. Damn it. There we go. It's always the starting up of the pushing off with the bike that's the hardest. Look at there was like tons over here before, and that is like not any. There is a ton in the park. I say a ton, there's like 4. Oh, there's Stegosaurus. Collect more of you. There we go. Still love the system way better than Pokemon Go. Feels like I'm actually able to be rewarded for my accuracy rather than just throw the ball and hope for the best. Look at that, 110. Nothing in the long run, but still, it's like a little piece towards my goal, which is why they need so many dinosaurs to spawn in. There's so many hybrids now that, like, you really just can't restrict them anymore. You can't, like, put so few out there. That's just looking, like, really bad. When you need so many DNA points, you need to spawn in shit tons of dinosaurs for anyone to have a fucking chance without paying you a dime. You know, Ludiapar doesn't like that term or that kind of statement, but it's just how some people are going to want to play. And if you want to attract paying customers, you got to attract non-paying ones as well. 2 sides to every coin. Just one of the sides, for some reason, seems to be a lot bigger than the other. Looking for a Carnotaurus, Baryonyx, Parasaurus, anything will really do that's new. Oh, Sukuma, I'm just in a gated community. Can't go at you. Let's check the park. There we go. And I really wish I'd stocked up before. There's always those moments where you're just like, man, I wish I had done that while that was still active. Like, me and my darts here. Just kind of wishing that it was, I'd saved up a lot more. Except for like 1,000, I wouldn't have to worry about it. Boom. Oh, damn. 152. Doing great. Thank you. Bank those. I think it's gonna stick us try to level 10. What is my trike doing? What level? There it is, level 9. Ooh, not bad. If I got a few more, I might be able to. Ooh, another Stegosaurus. Let's get in there. Let's do this thing. Is there a distance measurement? 247. I wonder, they said they have the ability to change to, what's it, like Imperial system or something like that? Imperial. See, that helps me to understand what I'm looking at. 643 feet. Actually, not really. I'd rather just stay with meters. That's a smaller, more understandable number for me. Plus, I've already been playing off of meters for so long, I just don't really think that's a good idea. Oh, Stegosaurus. I'll tell you one thing, there's a lot more Stegosauruses around my house than there used to be. There used to be 0, now there's just tons of them. They're replacing Dinosaurs as the most common spawn during the day. Wait, I guess it's a competition between Dinosaurs and Dinosaurs, who are still pretty present. Boom. Bang. Pow. Booshki. Bam. And that, my friends, is how you do that. Whoop, 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 whoop. Almost crashed into a pole. Oh, man. I'm such a dork, all these people. But it's not like that's any different from how they normally see me. That's sun's. Whoa, hey, spin. There we go. Can't you just tap now? Didn't they say that? I wonder if it actually goes up. I'm gonna see you. I have 457. Does it actually go up if I get darts? Yep, tap. It does not. They know. They fixed it, but they didn't fix the amount. So I still have, like, all these darts. Praise Jeebus. I don't have to worry about collecting that many darts. Oh, man. Ooh, I'm gonna go check something really quick. Yeah, okay, the microphone's on. I'm such a little scatterbrain. I wouldn't be surprised if I forgot that part. Going for Suchomimuses at this point. So they make the Suchotator, and that's awesome. Pretty early game stuff, right? Yeah, it's Mount Saiba, you get the creature, so you know, it's gonna be pretty early game rare. Some coins. Oh, hello. So much Stegosaurus. So little of everything else, really. Right up there, Suchomimus. I hate to be those guys mowing the lawn at a time like this. I say it's not that hot, but it's that's because I keep going through the shade and keep getting hit by nice breezes. Those guys are out mowing the lawn. There's no trees over there when the sun's just beating down on you. I mean, it's not that bad, but I mean, pretty bad for anyone who hasn't lived in Arizona like me. I'm liking this, being all hundreds. I'm making a tiny bit of progress. The one thing I don't know if I really like or I don't like about this game is if the fact that any creature can become immediately viable or immediately useful at any point, and then you don't have DNA points kind of stacked up for it because, well, you don't think it's going to be useful. Like, look, Sarcosuchus is a good example. Oh. It's not that useful currently. It's pretty useless, unless you're like really early on in the game. But you know, it's pretty useless now. But like if they include it in a hybrid later, then it'll be useful. Come on. So I don't know if I like that or if I... Wait, what's that? Is that a dimension on? Damn it. Oh, just regular Spino. Suko. I'll get the regular Spino. I don't talk because I'm just trying to concentrate so hard. Oh, I almost got it. Almost. Oh, there's Spino. You're definitely more interesting than anything else in this area. But where's your Gen 2? See, legendary? Look, that raptor one's still there. Interesting. Very interesting. It's funny because they actually said that the update was for the worldwide release of this game, but last I checked, it's still not in the App Store. So I just called update number 2. Is anyone else checking back on like theater websites to see if the advance tickets for Fallen Kingdom are out yet? I've been checking back every so often at my studio movie girl. I'm gonna go see that the day it comes out. Probably 12 o'clock midnight showing if I can get it early enough. There are some fans, surprisingly more rabid than I, who have no jobs and somehow can check back every 3 seconds. I mean, they bought out the entire stock of what's Jeff Goldblum Funko Pops from Target in like 15 minutes, was it? Damn, people, do you sleep? And I wake up at like 12 in the morning. Even I couldn't catch up. By the time I'd run the grogginess out of my eyes, they'd already taken them all. I'll forget the suit and go for the Spino. Oh shit. Gated community. Well, let's hope I'm close enough. Bug on my screen. Come on, better shot, better shot. Bam! 47.8. I mean, it's not great, but at least it's something. Oh, there we go, level up my Spino. Or do I want to? Well, what hybrids is the Spino a part of? I'm actually curious if they only added the Spinosaurus simply because they had too many hybrids for it already. That's not possible. They only have Spinosaurus. Another beaver does. Oh, he's already. Let's not upgrade him then. Kinda hoping if I can find actual fucking Utah raptors. Come on. I just want to let the points so I can get the Sucatator. Damn it. Darn. You see the breeze has stopped and now it's just, the sun's just beating on my back. Hello there, Sugo. I don't think I really want him, actually. He's not exactly useful. He's part of a hybrid yet. He's pretty much worthless. sorry, Zuko, you're beautiful, but you're useless. I was kind of hoping you were an epic. But that's not the case. Hopefully the Carnotaurus or the Baryonyx or the Carnotaurus are, so they can fill that void. It's cutting a bit close. I'm gonna zoom out here. Ooh, look, 2 stegos. Never been so happy to see stegosauruses before. Wait, I forgot to check Kentro. Is Kentro viable yet? Probably not. I'm gonna check that really quick before I go. 5% crit chance, 150 speed. 17, 650, 115, 50. Rhodosaurus is still leagues above it. Oh. I really want Kentro to be good. I really do. He just isn't. That's what really sucks. It's like he just isn't good. And I really wish he was. But wishing isn't gonna get me there. The breeze returns. Fantastic. Cool me off. We'll visit those 2 stegosauruses, and we'll head into that park over there. Possibly that one first. Oh, stegosaurus are on top of us. Bam. Damn it. Lifted my finger too soon. Bam. Bam. It feels so good to get 150. Sarko. Sorry, you're not exactly useful. I'm just gonna pass you on. Pass on you. I wonder if there's any way to increase your dart capacity. There should be. Like, not that there is, but there should be a way in the game to get more dart capacity through leveling up. Plus X every 10 levels, or every 5 levels or something. Look, they measure on your knee, but not all that interesting. Whoops. That was a fail on my part. It's a dart I'm never getting back. If I'm ever 1 dart short, I'm gonna hate myself. Like, ever in the future, just be like, whenever there's 1 moment I missed the stationary shot, I'd be like, damn it, if I hadn't missed it then. Was it 7,000? the very least, it's gonna do wonders for my Stegosaurus DNA count. I don't think there's an entrance down there. I'm gonna have to head down this way. Getting a new fucking job. My old one's just like absolute pain to deal with nowadays. Plus all the cool people are leaving. People who make working there bearable. All of them are going. But yeah, pretty much everyone there who is some ounce of fun to exist and do work next to is abandoning ship. They even got rid of the free lunches, which was pretty much the best reason to stay there. Because our lunches used to be free, and now, I mean, it's only McDonald's, so it's not like it's an amazing fucking 5-course meal, but, you know, it's not some sort of banquet of delicious, but it was free food. It was a free lunch for working there and making a minimum wage, and now they don't have it anymore because the new owner stepped in. It's like, oh, we're not doing the free lunches anymore. It's like, oh, come on. I already waste enough of my money responsibly. I don't need to spend it on the food at McDonald's. There's nothing I can do about that, though. Besides, just get a whole new job, which is what I want to do. Could have done it the past 2 days, but I was half dead in bed. Eating all that McDonald's food, allergies, and staying inside that absolute grease trap is seeming to have a very negative effect on my health. As I've gotten sick more often like the past 5 months than I have like my entire life. And that's not a good thing. I used to have like perfect attendance in school and holy crap. No fucking way. Dinosaurs. I know you're not like new in this update, but oh, that's so cool. Come on, come here, buddy. You're mine. You're as good as Texas toast. Have you ever had like Texas toast? I used to do this place, it was like Cane's Chicken, something like that. They had the best like Texas toast. If you ever like going to Cane's Chicken, it's like a southern sort of food chain. They don't have it out here in California, at least as far as I know. And they're the best Texas toast. I always got it with all the chicken tenders I ordered. I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out topics to talk about, because that's what you're supposed to do, right? Isn't that how you do the YouTubes? Looks like a giant, really malformed turkey. I wouldn't have it any other way. Hello there. Really? It ate fish. Interesting. I didn't know that. Don't know a lot about herbivores. Never really cared much to research about them. I was always a carnivore kind of kid, especially T-Rex. I love the T-Rex. T-Rex is the best dinosaur. And if you don't believe that, you are wrong and should be punched. I'm just kidding. Mostly. But seriously, I do love T-Rex. I think it's the best dinosaur ever. There are other interesting dinosaurs like Spinosaurus, Carnotaurus, and other such things, but when you go to sheer power and ferocity, you can't beat a T-Rex. And those of you who say Spinosaurus, I really implore you to go and do some research as to the nature of the actual Spinosaurus and not the Jurassic Park 3 one you saw. That one's not even close to a real Spinosaurus, if you didn't know. I'm sure just about everyone knows by now, but there are some people out there who still don't get it, because they still try to say that Spinosaurus is better than T-Rex when in a straight fight you would get absolutely obliterated. And then there's Giganotosaurus, which I guess people have a better leg to stand on, but because he's an actual predator of other dinosaurs. But you do realize that they were pushed to extinction by Albelosaurs, right? Yeah. They were outcompeted for food sources by a fucking Belosaurus. And the North American cousins, like Sciates, were pushed to extinction by the Tyrannosaurs. So as we saying that, Giganotosaurus will beat a T-Rex, I implore you to realize that his ancestors defeated part of his family a while back, and that what you're saying really has no basis in reality. And if Albelosaurus could outcompete a Giganotosaurus, and a T-Rex would have no fucking trouble whatsoever. Especially since they only hunted Argentinosaurs in packs. Those improvised packs. Just for that one moment, just so you can bring down a humongous adversary. It's not exactly impressive. I'm not saying it's not a cool dinosaur, I'm just saying it doesn't have a chance against the T-Rex. No dinosaur really does, unless you're an herbivore. So those lists on YouTube like, oh, dinosaurs that could beat a T-Rex if they aren't entirely made up of sauropods and chylosaurs and ceratopsids. And it's a false fucking list. I guess you could get some hadrosaurs in there, like an Adatitan. But if it has any carnivore on there, it's really not that accurate. Because no carnivore is really as good as the T-Rex. People may not like that, but it's just kind of the cold hard truth. And truth isn't a pliable and malleable thing like your opinion. It's just kind of there and you have to deal with it. I thought what cost 2 hours to go grab this one. I just love dinosaurs. I love doing research into dinosaurs. Know a lot about Carnotaurus and T-Rex. You know what's funny? When I was a kid, I didn't know any better, and I thought Carnotaurus and Baryonyx both lived in America. Because I just assumed in my little innocent little mind that all cool dinosaurs lived in America. And so I just kind of grouped them into this American thing. And I actually did some research during a middle school project. Yeah, it was middle school when I found this out. Where we had to create our own country or nation. We either had to do research into a nation or country and report about it, or make up our own. And come up with our own statistics and everything. And I decided I was going to go full nerd and make a country out of Isla Nublar and Isla Sorna. I did some research, made a fake brochure for the dinosaurs in the park, and I found out Carnotaurus and Baryonyx lived in South America and England respectively. Blew my little mind. Nowadays I try to focus more on getting to know the real dinosaurs while enjoying the fake ones, because I don't know why a lot of people out there seem to assume that you can only like one or the other. You either have to be absolutely hardcore realism where fucking not even the right teeth count is okay, fucking everything has to be perfect, or you have to be the guy who looks at dinosaurs like the ones from fucking 1800s or some shit. You just can't. There's no in between for some reason, and I can't seem to figure out why. Because I love Jurassic Park. It got me into dinosaurs, and I understand a lot about real dinosaurs. There's the basic stuff, velociraptors being small and feathered, and Jurassic being based on Deinonychus, all that nonsense. And then there's more stuff I know I forgot exactly how to pronounce it, but the explosion-born lizard with that really weird name that's super friggin' awesome. Yeah, I know what that is. I know what Augustinia is. I know, these strange and unique dinosaurs. I could name a ton. But I still enjoy the Jurassic Park movies for what they are. And what they are is an introduction to dinosaurs. Whether they choose to believe everything in the intro class and fill in the details for themselves, or they choose to delve full in and go to Dinosaurs 101, it's all up to them. And if they choose to believe the T-Rex is a featherless super predator and raptors are that, well, that's their choice. They can be wrong. I just don't think that this kind of idea that both can't exist. You can't have a guy who loves dinosaurs and loves Jurassic Park at the same time. Or, you know, real dinosaurs. Like, they can't exist at the same time. I just don't get it. Because I do. I love both. Oh, that's on the most part, because Jurassic Park is really the only dinosaur series that anyone's okay with you watching. Otherwise, you look childish for some reason. Like, that's the thing I really think a lot of people need to fight nowadays. Why dinosaurs are seen as this childish thing when they're like the most amazing animals that ever walked this earth. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if they can hear me, but you know, I'm just kind of sick of people thinking I'm childish because I love dinosaurs, when it's not as childish to love lions or some shit. Whether you choose your boring small mammal or I choose my 20-foot tall, 40-foot long mega super predator that can eat cars is, you know, I mean, it's pretty obvious which one you should like, but you know, you do you. Anyone see that trailer that spoiled that T-Rex is going into the zoo in the new movie? If you didn't, I'm sorry. Hopefully you couldn't hear that. Because of all this fucking wind. But yeah, I just love dinosaurs. I just really love dinosaurs, and I am very glad I took my allergy medication at this point. There are flowers and trees everywhere. I would probably be dead right now if it wasn't for the allergy medication. What's with all the sarcosuchuses? It's like it's super useless, and it's fucking everywhere. Is it gonna be the new Nundasuchus? Please don't be the new Nundasuchus. Nundasuchus at least had a purpose. It was part of a hybrid. You, on the other hand, are worth nothing. You are nothing. God damn it. Staying in the shade right now while I go and deal with the situation. The Nundasuchus, god damn it. Nundasuchus and Sarcosuchus, partners in crime. You know, if it is actually released in the United States at this point, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know if I'll get the VIP or not, because it's just so expensive. But I know I'm probably gonna wanna buy another epic chest at some point. Let's head up. Let's head up. Yeah. Let's not go that way right next to the guy mowing his lawn. God damn it. What's that? The Dinosaurs. Off the screen. I don't like that. I could miss something vital. Ooh, a Patasaurus. Also, isn't the Baryonyx Gen 2? It's exclusive to the battle arenas, right? But where is it? Oh man, there's a lot of shit over there. Parks are still the go-to place if you want dinosaurs, I guess. Whether they're good dinosaurs, who fucking knows? Blood's pumping. Wish I could live stream this. Oh, and it's probably announced, I'm planning on doing a Jurassic World Evolution live stream when it comes out. I've already tested the setup on a private server or private sort of thing with my friend. Got it all set up and shit, so that he could hear me and all that. And when Jurassic Evolution comes out, we'll play that like 24 hours straight. You're gonna see a video up as soon as it's finished downloading at like 1 in the morning. I'll start that live stream. No one's gonna be watching, and no one's probably gonna be watching, period. But there's gonna be like a 12-hour long video that's gonna be uploaded after that's all over, of me just playing Jurassic World Evolution. So hey, if you got nothing to do on the Tuesday it comes out, because God knows I'm not going to work that day. Especially if I'm still working at McDonald's. Fuck that. I want to go play some Jurassic World Evolution. Hello, Dinosaurs. Hello. Look at all these dinosaurs. And crocodilomorphs. Get a drink of water. Come on, spin. Ooh. Another Dinosaurs. I kind of wish I'd done an Dinosaurs Gen 2. That'd be more useful. It'd be a rare. Goddamn. Run, chicken, run. God damn it. Boom. Oh man. I never thought my Spinosaurus. Oh wait, that's right, because I was about to make a big mistake there. Hello, Dinosaurs. Level it mostly for the EXP, because there's no other reason to level it up. Let's head into the park. Let's go get that Patasaur, and then we'll head back down after we nab that Suko. Used to hoping Sarcosuchus gets a hybrid. I have a, what is it? I'm trying to think of a name. Like a Sarcodon, like a flying Sarcosuchus combined with a pterodactyl. If those ever get released into the game, that would be fucking cool. That was actually a hybrid I drew up when I was messing around one day. I was like, what if you made like a flying crocodile? So I could combine the Pteranodon and the Sarcosuchus, and I just turned it into this. Oh, come on! Don't be like that. Yeah, I turned it into this thing. Sarco, you're beautiful. Your model is amazing, but you are just absolutely worthless. Oh, it breaks my heart. I like Dinosaur more, and I'm really hoping that gets put into the game. But you know, Sarcosuchus is cool in his own right. Not as cool as Dinosaur, but you know. I'm a very opinionated individual about my prehistoric animals. To be entirely honest, the only reason I love Dinosaur as much as I do, anyone ever play the Lost World arcade game? I played that an absolute ton when I was a kid. It's my favorite arcade game, still is. And I don't see it anywhere anymore. Now I got this new Jurassic Park game. That doesn't look anything like Jurassic Park. It just has like the visitor center in it. That's basically the only relation to Jurassic Park it has. Because the T-Rex, Spinosaurus, and Triceratops look nothing like they do in the movies, and neither do the raptors or pteranodons or anything that's in the game. sync back to the Lost World arcade game that showed me just how accurate your arcade shooters can be with your dinosaurs. Having the Rexes and all the animals be like actually colored like the movie variants. Very neato. I wish I could play that game still. I tried to get an arcade emulator. I tried to get like an arcade emulator to run it, but the ROMs I tried to get didn't actually work properly, so I couldn't play it anymore. I wish I knew Best in Slot did it, because I really want to play it again. Or I could just hope that one day I'll go walk into an arcade and see the cabinet there. Yeah, sure. There's some retro arcade for that. Because the game, when was it released? Like 97? 98? Probably something like that. I know I'm doing. Shush. Oh, hello there. Yeah, it's still really works. Dimetrodon Gen 2, while looking superior to Dimetrodon Gen 1, is still entirely useless. Sad face. Yes, I did just say sad face. No, I do not regret my decision entirely. Maybe partially. Is there like an option I could turn on for vibrations? Like, is there any reason why it's not like vibrating on me? Incubator notification. It's not like I don't have any option for the vibration. I fixed it, now it's gone again. I like that vibration, could I please get it back? I don't like to have to constantly stare at my phone while I'm biking. Before I could just set it down and wait for the vibration or until I reach my destination. I could just rhyme there. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, I would just kind of flip it upside down and wait for the vibration for when I got to the location I'd set, and that was it. Now I have to just constantly hold on to it, look down at it, just in case some sort of rare Carnotaurus pops up, like, oh, I'm here for 1 second, goodbye. And he disappears before I even get the chance to nap him. There's no irritators, there's no Carnotaurs, there's no, like, really cool dinosaurs besides Sarcosuchus, who is statistically and hybridibly useless. I don't know what word I just made. Hybridibly? I don't know. But he's basically worthless. He looks cool, the model is excellent, and but that's pretty much the extent of it. His model looks amazing, like that Dimetrodon Gen 2, but they're both inherently worthless. Which just, it hurts that I can't find a use for them because I'm so far in the game. Look at me, I'm like, oh god, I'm like falling behind in the ranks. I need to get bucks to speed that up. I'm gonna fall into the trap, aren't I? Because I love dinosaurs. God knows what I'm doing for Team Fortress. Got back into that game recently, and now that I actually have income, it's kind of hard not to just kind of open my cosmetic cases. If it gets super serious, I'll stop, but I mean, I just love opening those. Oh, it's Rahurosaurus. Been a long time, buddy. How you been? Good, I hope. You and your overpoweredness over the Kentrosaurus, and I still don't like you for that. hope you die, and then Kentrosaurus gets all your stats. In fact, can we just have a stat swap on those two? Like, come on, guys. I doubt you're watching the video, but if you are, please fix Kentro. Please fix. Buff Kentro. What is that, like Buff Acro? Really forced meme in the Jurassic World the Game group. Yeah, we need it for Kentro, please. Kentro needs a buff. Kentro is fucking garbage. And while you fix some other dinosaurs, you completely forgot that Kentro exists, and now he's just kind of sitting there forever alone. On the legendary charts, the worst of the worst. Even Rajasaurus laughs at him at this point. Rajasaurus got its respective buff. Kentrosaurus, though, he's still all alone. How long have I been recording? No idea. Although people do seem to like the longer videos a little bit more. I do wish that I had more to show while I was doing them. You know? Excuse me? Is the iguanodon any use in hybrids? Nope. Let's forget it exists. Keep moving forward. Yeah, all the fun people are leaving my work. They're just... And the main problem is that they're shunting too many responsibilities on one person. Guy named Gian, he's a pretty cool dude. He's been left alone to work for like hours. Have you tried to work at McDonald's alone? Probably not. It's hell on earth. You do not want to try to run a whole McDonald's kitchen on your own. You may laugh like, oh, I got like fucking 9 to 5. I work like for a big company or some shit. My parents probably. It's fucking hard work to keep up with all these fatsos. Your job may be more mentally tiring, but I'll guarantee you that my job is a lot more physically tiring when you're all by yourself. I've had to do it, or I've almost had to do it. I've seen what it does to other people, and I'm not going to partake in it myself. If they ever try to make me work alone, throw down my fucking gloves right there and just piss off. I'm not going to work McDonald's kitchen on my own. I think that's a little bit drastic. I think that's stupid, but you've never worked a McDonald's kitchen on your own. You've never seen what it does to people. It drives them to quit. The guy Gian is he was pretty cool working here. And then the minute that he started getting that, like 2 weeks after he started getting those shifts, he just, every time somebody had to leave, he tried to beg them to stay. And eventually he put in his thing saying, I'm done working here. And that's just something right there. I think that says enough all on its own. The man just quit right after like a week or two being left alone. He's only been here for like 1 or 2 months. And there's Tyler. He's just a cool dude overall. Friendly to talk to. Able to withstand my absolutely awkwardness. I cannot talk to people. 6 years of social isolation through middle school and high school, and I have no clue how to socialize with people. Absolutely no clue. I'm so bad at it. Like honestly, if this was like an RPG and you went to my charisma scale, you'd see like a -1. I can't like succeed in any conversation whatsoever. I immediately have a negative effect on any conversation I enter. Just this negative point there. -1 to charisma. And I do mean 6 years. I mean, the minute we got out of elementary school, everyone just took this drastic, edgy shift, and I didn't. I was still this little ball of sunshine and happiness, and everyone else fucking hated me for it. So I got socially ostracized, and I just became that kid that nobody even knows exists, but still makes like fucking great grades. Just that one kid in the back of the class making straight A's. Okay, not straight A's. I mean, if I did all my homework, then I'd have straight A's. But I was really... Sorry. I was just really too depressed to do any fucking homework. Sat alone in my room crying a lot of nights. Really sad stuff. Kind of moved past it at this point. But yeah, that was a really hard time. I'm just happy it's past me. Just 6 years of it, you just kind of get used to it. No one likes you. You're fucking nobody. Your best friend is yourself. The only person you can trust. Sad? Yes. Reality? Also yes. I don't trust anyone. I always think whenever I see people and I start thinking negative thoughts like they're gonna steal my shit, I think, isn't that racist? And I'm like, oh, never mind. That's right, because I think of everyone this way. Because I think everyone's out to steal and murder me, because I hate everyone. Basically, I hate everyone until proven otherwise. That's such a terrible thing, but I can't help it. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it before. Like I mentioned, I was a little innocent ball of sunshine and happiness. Most people have this some sort of opinion that when you go to a public school, that you know, they're terrible. I think I already told this before, but I might as well mention it again if I didn't. You mentioned it again. If I did, oh well. If I didn't, well, I better mention it now. But yeah, so many people think that public schools are like a cesspool. It's like the worst in children. Not mine. Mine was a absolutely innocent place. You know, some people, they think every kid in there is always talking about sex and drugs and shit, which was true for middle school. Like, those motherfuckers never shut up. But not for my elementary school, which still seem to have that same stigma, sadly. I just kind of assume that because whenever I mentioned to people what I was like, they always seem to assume I went to some sort of private school or something, or they ask what kind of school I went to. When I say public school, they don't believe me. That's how it was. Some twins, they like transferred in, and we were all sitting there one day, me and the group of people who are always looking to make new friends, and so we sat next to them the first day they were there at lunch, and they asked us things like about Playboy, Playground magazine, something like that. I honestly don't remember that well. I don't even know if that does exist, but they asked us like, oh, it was like Playboy? Yeah. They asked us about Playboy magazines, and none of us had any fucking idea what they were talking about. We all just looked at each other confused and asked them, what? They had to adapt to our school and learn that nobody there talks about that stuff, because nobody there even knows what it is. They knew. I think one other kid, Benjamin, knew, but they were like the only 3 people I knew who had knowledge on that subject. Changed like the second I got into middle school. Everyone just seemed to level up and gain the knowledge over the summer. I didn't. Everyone asked me about it and I still didn't know what they were talking about, and they laughed at me. Everything was a sexual innuendo. I had no fucking clue. Those are weird times. My parents like, oh, you're gonna be high school, be the best years of your life, and like every single person my age has always said the same thing. No, you fucking won't. And I really believe them more than I believe my parents, because all I remember about high school is the misery. You try eating alone every day for 4 years straight, it does something to someone. Yeah. Turns you into some sort of weirdo who has no idea how to make small talk with anyone. But hey, I amuse myself with Jurassic Park, and now it's the only thing that can keep me happy. Dependency that will surely ruin me, like many Star Wars fans now. But hey, they're being ruined by like that SJW stuff, all that overly pushy women are the best message. I saw that new one, Last Jedi. Oh my god. It was so stupid. It was just so dumb. I can't say I liked it. I only watched it because my friend wanted to see it for his birthday, and I'm not an asshole who would go, no, fuck you, I'm not watching Star Wars. I don't like Star Wars. I just went, alright, whatever. It's your birthday, man. He obliges me on my birthday when I'm gonna just go fucking play arcade games for like 3 hours. And, yeah, just, like, you're in a theater and I was like, wow, that was dumb. And even he was like, yeah, that was really dumb. So it's good that we agreed on that. I don't even know if you can hear what I'm saying. I'm trying to climb this hill. God, the freaking chain keeps trying to eat my jeans. It like slips loose fitting jeans on my legs. Just keep trying to eat them. Get getting caught in the chain. Whew. No luck seeing anything really cool out here besides Dinosaurs. No Gen 2 Spino, no Carno, no Bari, no Stiggy, no Draco, no Irritator, nothing. There's an Apado, probably disappear before I get to it again. Lots of Sukos. When talking. I don't know. I'm used to rambling on and on in my head and just keep going off on long and long tangents until I wonder where the conversation even began. And yes, I do mean conversation, even if it is with myself. I already mentioned that was pretty much the only companion I had back in high school. So I do have conversations with myself. Extremely sad, yes, worrying, possibly. But that's just me. Oh. But yeah, if there's anyone watching who's still in like elementary school or middle school or high school, understand one thing, and that is simply that high school is not the best years of your life. It never will be. Elementary school were my best years. I feel like my best years are behind me at this point. I prioritize being happy, and that's just not something the world does. The world does misery. And only misery. You have to find fun. Fun doesn't find you. Like this. Go out and search for your fun. Because it's gonna be one hell of a trip before you find it. single soul to bother me. Doo-doo-doo. Look at all the birds. No, you can't hear birds everywhere. Hello, birdies. I'll tell you one thing, I love animals. Especially cats. I really like cats. We get along so well. They like to sit on the couch and do nothing. I like to sit on the couch and do nothing. They like to eat. I like to eat, and I like to have them in my lap, and they like to sit in my lap so I can pet them. It's fantastic. Not to mention they're practically self-care. They practically take care of themselves. All I have to do is refill the water in the food bowl and they're good to go. People like dogs, you know, that's your choice, but dogs are too smelly. Too high maintenance for me. I like to pet other people's dogs, but I would never want to own a dog myself. Screw that. I'm totally against that idea. And in case you're wondering, yes, I have owned a dog in the past. Me and my family have owned a dog. One of the worst experiences of my life. Easily. That little shit. Those little shits. The cat, we own like 4 dogs in the space we own 1 cat. Because they just couldn't handle a dog. I just kind of assume that everyone is major annoyance. It would only be a pain in my side if I talk to them until proven otherwise. I'm also too shy to talk to people. People have to start conversations with me. I don't start conversations with other people. Again, very sad. That's how I roll. That's how I stay alone forever. Things are depressing. I'm playing Dinosaur Hunt. I'm the fucking Dinosaur hunting. Stop being so mopey. Force a smile, even if it's not there. Oh yeah, I saw the Avengers Infinity War. I think it was just this Sunday. I mean, I won't spoil it. I thought it was pretty good. Just that the ending kind of threw me. I did not expect the ending, and I can't say I liked it, per se, but it took me off guard. Maybe 8, 7 out of 10 sort of thing. It wasn't amazing, but it was pretty good. Excuse me. I'm just waiting for the big ones, like, oh, Deadpool 2, that's actually out tomorrow. Excitement. I'm not going to see it tomorrow. There's no way I could see it opening day. There's going to be too many. I bet the advance tickets already sold out for like days in advance, possibly weeks. Because it's Deadpool. The first one was awesome. Gosh, there's no good dinosaurs. Oh, this breaks my heart. Whoa, that's a massive crane. What are they doing over there? This thing's as tall as a fucking Sword of Poseidon. I use dinosaurs as units of measurement, of course. As any good dinosaur fan would. You don't use feet, you use dinosaurs. Confuse the hell out of other people. there. Ugh. Steep. Jeez. Oh, hello there. Hello there, beautiful. There's something good. The best thing I've seen today. Still no like T-Rex or hello squirrels. Still not a single epic though. Obviously the epic spawn rate has been turned down. Would have seen one by now, I thought. You know? I think it's time I head back. There's probably nothing good out here anyway. Besides this amarga. Oh, they're gorgeous. Let's go. Whoa, 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 bike, don't tip. Come on, you bastard. You and me, let's tango. Damn it. Deflected it with your giant spines. Oh, I gotcha. Boom! That's how we do it, boys. Amarga, 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 amarga. One more level, big boy. And then we can finally get that awesome dinosaur. The Amargacephalus. Oh man. I really wish I saw something really cool like an epic. Maybe something like a Carnotaurus. I really want to see the new Carnotaurus remodel. If Sarcosuchus looks that good, boy, I can't wait. Whew. I'll catch this dinosaur, and then I'll catch the Petasaurus, and then I'm gonna get a drink of water. Dinosaur is still like the easiest target to hit. Look at that, perfect. Realize the view you get from over here. You can see for hundreds of miles. I can see like, man, you can see so far out. Damn. I can't even make out that stuff all the way in the distance. It's just indistinguishable mess of tan and green. Quite amazing, actually. And then there's that massive crane with the size of a store beside me. What are building a new cell phone tower? That is not a path up ahead. That goes under the bridge. Just going to go back here. There it is, trail closed under the bridge. So they construct whatever they're building there. Might be a cell phone tower. Hopefully, cell phone service goes down whenever it feels like here. Same with the internet, when I think about it. We're not that far from civilization. We're just right next to a big city. We're an hour away and we're already dropping internet service whenever the world rolls a one. Kind of disappointed about this venture. Didn't get anything super amazing. I just really wish I found something like really cool out here. Besides a Margosaurus, of course, like something new, something that would really just knock the wind out of me as I looked at it. But I guess I'm stuck with these. I don't know if I like the redesigns of these as much as I do the battle symbols. These look a little weird. The contrast doesn't really work well. It just looks like there's like a... It doesn't look like an incubator made of... It doesn't look like that incubator's out there's made of glass. It looks like it's all made of plastic and there's like a DNA logo slapped on the front of it. It's really awkward looking. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Hope I didn't miss anything good there. Oh man. Dinosaurs today. Such a shame. Didn't get to figure out what rarity it was or what it looked like. Just got nothing. I really like the old way better, where like different zones with different creatures, now just everything's everywhere. Because now you don't get anything good anymore. Like look, all I got was one of Margosaurus on this trip. Tons of Dimetrodon, tons of Dinosaurs, tons of Suchomimus, you know, tons of really useless dinosaurs. nothing really that useful. Like one Amargasaurus and one Spinosaurus, not a single epic. Shoot, what was that? Oh, a common Purosaurus. Okay, I'm changing my tune, I guess. We saw one thing new. And that means that Purosaurus, I thought the Purosaurus would have been a lot epic. No, it's a common. The other ones are rare. I've been getting a lot of pieces from it in here. Like you can see, the New Blood Jungle is where you get it. Yeah, don't disappear on me, please. You're the one good thing that's happened to me on this trip so far. Don't disappear on me. They're beautiful. Whoa, careful. Come on. Don't bog this up. Don't mess this up. Come on. I don't get 8 for that. That's BS. But I got Purosaurus. Or Purosaurus, however you pronounce it. Hello there. Oh, it's like a gold and blue. I like that. What's that on the bottom? What does it say? Decoding a Purosaurus Gen 2 is probably a result of regional adaptations, more like most Gen 2 creatures, reptile would need to camouflage in a different environment than its relative. Like, not the shit on the game, but that's not camouflage. Not at all. It's the exact opposite of camouflage. Bright yellow stripes. Like, is it hiding amongst savanna grass next to deep blue oceans? Like, I can't make sense of that. It makes sense if it was like a murky brown or gray and gold, maybe. But not like fucking dark blue and gold. That doesn't make any sense. Look how fast you burn through these darts. God damn. So we found not much on this adventure, honestly. Kind of sad, really. Hello, birdies. Was hoping to find a Carnotaurus. Was really hoping to find a Carnotaurus. Pipe dream maybe, but I really wanted it. I really wanted it. Is it one of those event dinosaurs at Walmart? Please don't be like that. Don't be like that, please. Or at least get a notification for it so I can head down to my local Walmart and catch one. I would go back there to purchase some Jurassic World toys and catch a Carnotaurus, but you gotta give me that first. Or is it just out here and with like a 0.0000001% spawn chance to sucker me in and try to go looking for it for hours until I find one of them and get like a 47 or 74 out of 75 to get it? Who knows? Or a 99 out of 100, I guess, because I changed it. Just the rare one? Yeah, so say avoid it. 150 to get an epic. To spawn in an epic. I thought I saw something out there. Go on. Doesn't I need a source? Come on, swipe. Have no. Oh, nope. Damn it. I can't, like, shut this thing off now. Whatever, fuck. Ads, just 30 seconds. Bear with me here, some sort of Star Wars thing. I didn't mean to click that, I promise. There's some AR when I get back to the playground. That sounds like a good idea. Of the new creatures. Yeah, not interested. No thanks. Not enough dinosaurs. 0 to 10. Another Sarco. I really wish you were a good Sarco, I really do. But you're not, you're worthless to me. The Pterosaurus Gen 2. Maybe I need to wait till nightfall to find Carnotaurus. If that's the case, I'm gonna head out this morning. Early. To go find and see if I can get one. Rare dinosaurs at a higher spawn chance at night, so. You know, what the hell, let's do it. I'll probably have to wait till tomorrow to fucking upload this video. I don't even know if it'll save, it's so large. How long have I been out here for? Too long. Too long. I would go get the Pterosaurs, but I think it's also useless. Yep, no hybrid. Essentially just nice to have. But functionally worthless. For you early on in the game, I envy you early game players who will actually find use of Sarcosuchus and Pterosaurus. Or Perusosaurus. I don't know how it's pronounced. Kind of like that dinosaur, the explosion-born lizard. There's just so many different combinations of letters that I don't know how to properly pronounce their names, especially since I've only known them for a short period of time. Unlike something like Eutyrannus, which I have heard so much about that I just know how to say the name. Why isn't Eutyrannus in this game yet? They have Lythronax. Why isn't... That's weird. Duh, man. Don't click watch again. We don't need more Star Wars ads. God knows they put their name on everything already. Does anybody remember when Force Awakens had their name on everything, like from plain drinking straws to napkins to bananas and oranges? No? I do. It's a dark time. Curious, who spent money on batteries? Now that I think about it, from the notes, it said, oh, we'll reimburse you for your battery purchases, right? But what kind of person runs out of batteries in this game? Like, you'd have to do nothing but sit at home all day, never leave once, and just catch every dinosaur that comes near you to ever run out of that shit. When I get home, I'm gonna have some of those delicious organic corn dogs. You know, I mentioned before I eat McDonald's every day and it's probably making me unhealthy. I don't eat that healthy to begin with. I just eat unhealthy foods, but organic ones, so they're a little bit better for me. I hate the taste of like vegetables and fruits. The textures they have, tastes. I hate them. Which makes it hard to eat healthy. I'm a carnivore. And a carbivore. No, I'm actually serious. My entire diet consists of basically dairy, carbs, and meat. That's about it. Milk, cheese, bread, whatever kind of bird meat I can get my hands on. Chicken, turkey. Love myself some good poultry and stuff like that. Not steaks, not as much. Or pork, or anything else. Birds. Makes me really, really want a dinosaur. Like farm, you know, Utah raptor farm. Very dangerous, very delicious. Anyone else want to eat like a Deinonychus or Utah raptor? Anyone else want to try that? Is that just me and my compulsion to eat? How dare I? But you know, who's that? Hello? Oh, it's just a Coolasuchus. I guess it'd be okay if I reach it in time. Hello, Sarka behind me. Bye bye, Sarka behind me. Is it just me or is there a stop missing now? I have a feeling the stops aren't like gone, because there are still dinosaurs spawning where the spots used to be. I just feel like they're not popping in properly, you know? Like look at that Coolasuchus. He was right where one was earlier, but now it's gone. It's almost like they're still spawning on the points where they should be, but the stops themselves aren't showing up. Really wish it vibrated. Really wish it vibrated. Lydia, please fix. There's one thing Santa's good for. That's exercise. God knows I could stand to lose a few pounds. I'm still relatively healthy. The last time I went to the doctor was just about a month ago, and they didn't say anything about my weight, so I'm not that bad, but there's still a little bit of belly going on there. So this game is extremely helpful. The only thing that's ever going to get me outside is catching dinosaurs and other prehistoric animals. What do you know? The perfect game pops right into my lap. Anybody else ever play that game Dino Mess? I did. They went mysteriously silent around the time that this game was released. Funny how that works. They realized their time was up. They saw that Ludia was releasing their own version of it, which would be far superior. Hot damn, that was almost enough to get him in single-handedly. Up and dinosaur to add to my collection. Very ugly coloration. Not very pretty to look at. Hey look, the thing's back now. See, it's not like some of them are just not showing up. I think that's it. Hello there, Parasaurus. I'm already noticing the shift. Weren't seeing it even before, but now we're seeing like, what, 3 Perusasauruses? That's the plural, right? Perusasauruses. the plural of a dinosaur just its name because they end in S's, you know, like Perusosaurus. Look at that Perusosaurus, look at those Perusosaurus. That's not dinosaur, but I think the point still stands. You know, look at that Tyrannosaurus, look at those Tyrannosaurus. Sounds right, because it already ends in an S. Still noticing a decent amount of darts from whatever stops are still registering into existence. So, you know, we'll see how that all goes. Heading home. Stop by the playground to make sure to, you know, no, not to make sure, to try out the AR mode of some of the new guys. Industries. You know what I could go for right now? A burrito from Alberto's. Those things are super greasy. They're super tasty. I feel like terrible afterwards, but goddamn are they delicious. I could go for some of those mozzarella sticks my mom used to get at Costco. Those things were delicious as well. Bread and cheese, perfect combination, especially when made with the right bread and cheese. Put them together into a grilled cheese. It's perfect. None of that extra lettuce and tomato crap. No, just plain bread and cheese. You can make it taste like the best thing on earth. You don't need any of that overcomplicated recipe crap. Just, you know, 2 slices of cheese, or 2 slices of bread, possibly 2 slices of cheese. If you're like me, like things extra cheesy, and some butter. You know, put on both sides to help it cook a little bit more golden. Bam. Perfect, unhealthy, delicious grilled cheese. Nothing else. Never understood that. When I first heard that people eat grilled cheese with like lettuce and tomato and all this other stuff, I was just like, what are you guys smoking? Like, what do you guys need all that extra stuff for? A grilled cheese doesn't need to be more than bread and cheese. I made them all the time when I was a kid, and they were so good, so gooey, tasty, with American cheese. Processed, unhealthy, tasty. That's my goal. Because in my eyes, I'd rather die early of a heart attack eating the food I love than being forced to eat food I don't like. Because then I'll just be unhappy. I'll eat corn dogs, grilled cheese, and mozzarella sticks till the day I die. And I'll die with a smile on my face, knowing that I actually enjoyed my life. Very dramatic, yes. Truthful, very much. You could not get me to eat a vegan diet if you tried. Try a vegan diet and I'll stab you now with a fork. Don't you ever tell me to eat vegan. I never understood vegan people. I get, like, oh, you shouldn't eat animals, it's murder. That's the law of the jungle. Eat or be eaten. Kill or be killed. It's a dog-eat-dog world. And if we choose to farm them and eat them, well, they should have been better. Dinosaurs, I don't know, animals eat other animals. It's nature. What we choose to do with it is our choice. Say it's unnatural all they want, but nature created us this way. Nature didn't want it, nature wouldn't have made us that way. Getting very political here. It smells like someone's smoking nearby. Whoa, man. Come on, light change. There we go. There we go. Boom. God damn. standing on the sidewalk smoking. I'll just be careful not to breathe that shit in. Don't know if it causes any harm. Don't want to find out. Test out this AR mode. And some of the new guys. My favorite new guy so far, Irritator. That's not how that works. Buddy, you're flying. Oh. Let's go back. It didn't work. Oh, hello there. It's the right size for an Irritator too. Parusasaurus. Hello there. Maybe a little bit bigger. Oh, there you go. Whoa. Careful. Just do Dinosaurs. Should be massive. There we go. Hello there, big turkey. How you doing? Wonderful. Got you. You should be tiny. Oh, more like that. There you go. A little Diplocalus. No, Coolosuchus. Sarco. Pop. A little bigger. There we go. Oh, what happened? Anyway. Who else is new? I don't think we ever saw Kentrosaurus or any of the hybrids in AR mode. Hello there, beautiful. Wish I could pet you, but you can't. Whoosh. Let's get a Stegoceratops. Just not, it's like this. AR function is really nicely implemented. I love it. Can't imagine the nightmare of a programming job it is, though. It's like a tiny, just little pocket. Pocket-sized Stegoceratops. Then we're gonna need to step back for this guy. Probably can do the field of this one. He's gigantic. Done. That's how big I imagine him to be. This. Not as big as I imagined him. And maybe about that big. It's kind of like showing how what size I thought the dinosaurs would be and creatures, because they're not. Some of them aren't dinosaurs. What they're up to? There's Argentinosaurus. That's absolutely tiny. We're looking at like that. Massive big boy. Well, that was cool. I think I'm gonna finish it off with a T-Rex. Good old T-Rex. Too small. There we go. Fantastic. Well, there we go. There's a little bit of the AR mode. Is anything good around? Doesn't look like it. I'm just gonna head home then. I'm tired. I'm gonna go eat some corn dogs. And that'll be it. At least I had fun. I didn't see anything really that interesting. Or nothing useful, some stuff interesting. Tuco. I'm not gonna catch you. I'm just gonna go home. Oh boy, mom's home. Fantastic. Oh well. Oh, that was fun while it lasted. Hopefully I see something interesting next time if I ever actually do a long trip like this again. See something actually worth heading out for. Just one Amargasaurus isn't enough for me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits here. Ooh, man. I just woke up really tired, but Dinosaurs, rare. Hope my eyes enough to see it. Looks really nice, of course. All these crocs look really good. So tired. Not really tired, just groggy.